Hello guys, how are you? So everyone knows that Wings Custom is from Brazil, but most of our clients aren't. So you have a lot of questions about our products, about the shipping, and how parts from Brazil can get there to you. Today, I'll be clarifying all those questions, making the process simpler so you can order your parts without any questions, without any problems. So, first things first. If you're ordering with Wings Custom, you probably want something special, like our 2-inch handlebars that have the internal cables. All of our parts, they are really focused on the customization. To make something custom, you cannot just have everything ready on your stock, right? If it's in the stock, it wasn't custom made. So here at Wings, we work with the model build to order. Every order you make on our website generates an order to our factory that is going to build that exact product you want, with the finish you want, with the size you want, with the measurements you want. That's the Wings Custom thing. So when you're ordering with us, you're not getting a product super fast because this product needs to be made according to the specifications you wanted for your bike. So ordering with Wings doesn't mean getting the product the next day. It means waiting for the product to be manufactured for you with all of the details you wanted, with the 2-inch stick diameter, with the internal cables passed, with the 1.5-inch CC bars, and all the other details. When you are focused on the quality of the product, it starts to making sense that it takes some time. You cannot get something really good and really fast and really cheap. So we'll prefer to go with the really good part. When ordering from a different country, the custom duties and import taxes are a big part of the question. If you're ordering from the United States, you don't have to worry about that. In our website, you will have to pay all the tariffs, but after we ship the product, you won't have to pay anything more and the product is going to arrive at your house without any problems. Now, if you're ordering from other countries, what's going to happen is you're going to order with us. When the product arrives at your country, you will receive a FedEx letter or email with the amount of taxes and duties you will have to pay. If you're not sure about how much you have to pay in taxes and duties, you can talk with our salespersons. They will be able to help you understand that better and see how much you would have to pay duties, imports, and stuff like that. When you have to order from any country, this import thing is just a fact. There's not a lot we can do about it, but we will help you during all the process and make sure all those taxes and costs are covered before you order the handlebars. When we ship the parts for you, we ship via FedEx. FedEx has insurance, so we make sure that the product is going to arrive to you safely. If you have any problems, you can let us know, and since we have insurance, we can make you a new product and send you a new one. Other big question for our clients is, why don't you have chrome since you have black? So, why we think the chrome is not the best option? The chrome over time can crack it and can peel it off, so your product would be exposed to rust and you would deteriorate over time. That's not ideal. So instead of going with the chrome, that is the cheapest option, but it's not going to last really, we go with the polished stainless steel. It is a material much more resistant to water damage, to climate damage. You had any problems like your bike fell down and the handlebar was scratched? With the polished stainless steel, you can just repolish with the handlebar on the bike and the handlebar will be like new. If it was a chrome handlebar, you would have to take it off, re-chrome, or buy a new one. So the polished stainless steel is the best option for duration, for shine, and it matches the chrome perfectly. You can see some photos we're going to put of handlebars in polished stainless steel in bikes with chrome, and it's really seamless. You don't see the difference. Other big questions is about the internal passage of cables. This is the big thing Wings has that no one else does. So how does that work? You can order just a handlebar for the external passage if you prefer, or you can order the complete set that comes with the brake, the clutch, and all the electrical wirings passed inside the handlebar for you. If you order just a handlebar, the passage of the cables wouldn't be possible. You would have to talk with a certified professional who could do this passage for you. And even though we cannot give you the warranty, that would work. So if you want the cables to be passed inside, you should order the complete set. We run those cables the correct form and you won't have any problems. So if you really like this idea of having all your cables inside the 2-inch handlebars, order a complete set. We can do that for you for most of bikes. If you have any questions, send a message to one of our salesperson. They are going to explain it better. And we are also going to be releasing a video with all the details and explaining really this passage, this internal passage of the cables for you. Now for our last big question is the price. 2 inches thick handlebars, 1.5 inches CC bars, 2 inches thick engine guards. These are some products you don't find in other companies, you won't find anywhere else really. So when you compare the price of our products to others that are like slimmer with 1 1/4, 1.5 inches and aren't manufactured in the same way, our products really looks expensive. But what you really need to understand is that getting a Wings custom part is getting a unique part made for you. This is not a mass-produced CC bar that has been in everyone's bike and that will fit in any bike, but it won't fit in any bike perfectly. These handlebars, these CC bars, these engine guards, they are made specifically for your bike. And this has a cost. Making a 2 inches thick handlebar is not only getting a 2 inches thick tube. You need different processes. You need a different weld, a more resistant one. You need a machine riser part so you have the right reductions. You need a machine part at the grips as well. So all of that sums up to the cost. Now the handlebars with the cables passed inside. The person that has to pass those cables inside is a professional. He has to do all of the crimping of the top parts on the cables, and that's just not something anyone can do. So really adds up to the price. So if you're just looking for a handlebar that is going to take you from one place to another, probably Wings Custom is not the handlebar for you. We are making unique pieces that are really a showstopper. So if that's what you're looking for, a 2 inches thick handlebar, maybe 2.5 inches, who knows? Here at Wings Custom, we can do it. So if you have any questions that haven't been answered in this video, put here on the comments and we'll help you with that. Maybe, who knows, do a video about it.